It's 935 K-Days Morning Show with your boy Romeo. You know it goes down in the AM, but I got my homie in the building right now. We ain't got to do the introductions. They know who it is. It's the legendary, soon to be on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, Krayzie Bone. What up, bro?
What's up, man? What's
Come
up
on,
with
everybody got to give a
yes,
round of applause on them right there.
All love, all love.
Yo, how major is that?
Man, it's big, man. You know what I'm saying? Like we was on the phone together, like, you know, when we got the news, it's like tripping, just like, man, we used to talk about it, you know, when we first came out here with Easy back in the day, and we used to go to Hollywood, like, bro, we gonna have a star here one day.
So y'all did talk about it early in the game.
Yeah, oh yeah. When when we came out here, man, we used to walk through Hollywood and like, man, you think we gonna have one day? And we was like, oh yeah, it's going down.
Always feel like it was destined from the moment. First of all, Eazy-E signs you. West Coast just adopts you, embraces you, right?
Yes, man, it's love.
One of the few rap groups ever do a song with Biggie, with Pac.
Yes.
So just think about like your resume within itself, right?
Yes.
But I do understand things take time. So when did this conversation start coming up to reality? You know what I mean?
Well, I started hearing about it. You know, our people started talking about it like maybe 2 years.
Okay.
2 years ago. You know, and they were just talking about, you know, man, it's time. So let us do what we need to do to make it happen. And, you know, it takes some time, you know what I'm saying, to get the whole process. So, I mean, I think we put everything in last year, and it was just clear, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
I got to make a prediction right now, Krayzie Bone. Like the way you guys sell out venues constantly across the country, you've been doing it for decades.
Yeah.
And the way LA loves you, the day they announce they're going to give you guys your star, that street is going to be shut down.
Man. Oh yeah, man. It's gonna be crazy, man. So we want everybody to come out. Everybody to come out and represent. It's gonna be a stone cold groove.
Man, I'm just so happy for you, bro, because our relationship goes back a couple decades. You know what I'm saying? I remember a couple magical moments for me, which made me realize like maybe I'm making it what I want to do in radio. Hanging out with you when we in Hawaii. And we on mopeds.
Oh, bro.
I think it's Black Diamond. We were just right. Me, you, the Mizza. Got a shout out to
Mizza. Yeah, man. That was crazy. That was fun, though. That
you know, on a moped, then you hitting the stage in front of a sellout crowd. And I think that may have been before the Mizza hooked up the record with Mariah Carey, right?
Yeah. Yeah, okay. It was. Yep, it was.
So that moment was epic for me. Then Florentine Gardens, which a lot of K-Day Nation remember from back in the day. You guys were supposed to perform that night. We were hosting it along with DJ E-Man.
Yeah.
And the owner got nervous and shut it down because people were lined up around the corner since like 3 in the afternoon.
Bro, that was crazy. Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah.
But that just shows your value and your worth and what you guys have maintained, bro.
Yeah, man. It's been a long time coming. You know, it's been a long road. It's been rough. It's been fun. You know what I'm saying? But we still here, you know what I'm saying? Like, definitely.
Definitely still here. Like I said, selling out venues. And what I love about you, Krayzie Bone, if they check out your Instagram, they see you never stop working.
Never.
Just did some with DJ Paul not too long ago.
Oh, yeah.
And you working on something yourself, too, right?
Yeah, man, working on, I'm working on, like, several projects, man. I stay in the studio, you know, working on this Bone project first and foremost.
Right.
And then I'm working on this Ghetto Cowboy project. You know, it's going to be like a rap western, man. It's going to be like a TV series, everything. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I picked it up. I picked the story up from the very first song. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And like just continued the story from there. Since on the video we said it was going to be continued.
Right.
So I just basically picked it up and made it a whole, like I said, TV series. Like,
really?
It's crazy, bro. It's going to be.
It's gonna be something that's with episodes or just each.
Yeah, episode is man. It's gonna be guest appearances of some of the hottest artists. You know what I'm saying? Like doing country, hip hop. It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be real dope. And
you built so many relationships, Krayzie Bone, over the years. Because when I ask about what are your thoughts on Krayzie Bone, what I always hear is he's down to earth, humble, and a great dude. That's been your resume whenever I ask about you, man. And I think that's just who you are, and that's probably helped your relationship with all these other artists that you want to work with too, right?
Oh yeah, definitely, man. You know, I don't really get caught up in the bright lights and all that stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just who I am. I'm the same dude. Yeah, we made money. That has changed us a little bit, but not you know, as far as my character and how I treat other people. I'm still the same dude, you know?
Yeah, and the thing is, you put in the work. You've earned that keep. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
I mean,
indeed.
you sacrificed a lot of your time away from your family. You know what I'm saying? You went through an illness, a few years ago. I remember that, right?
Yeah, a year ago, yeah.
And that was life-changing for you, you know what I mean?
Man, real life-changing. You know, it was just out the blue, you know? And man, you know, because I wasn't in pain. I wasn't sick, didn't have no symptoms or nothing. That just happened. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And it was just like I went to the hospital to get it fixed and woke up 10 days later. So I was like, it was
Damn.
crazy. Yeah, man, yeah, because I drove myself to the hospital. I was like, just going to see what's going on because I started coughing up blood and it was just like it was coming out like a faucet.
Yeah.
So I went to the hospital and like told them what was going on, and they put me up in a room. And I woke up 10 days later.
Did they induce coma? Or
Yeah,
that's what they had to do.
Yeah, induced coma. I was intubated. You know what I'm saying? They had me like the whole tube down my throat. I woke up. I didn't know what was going on. I was like, yo, I came for a quick little situation.
Like,
you know what I'm saying? I woke up like 10 days later. I was like,
these 10 days I can't get back. What happened in these 10 days?
Yeah. I hit it because we had a show the next day somewhere, and I called the fellas. I was like, yo, I'm in the ER. I had to come. I had some bleeding in the lungs. I'll hit y'all and keep y'all posted.
Damn.
Next thing you know, I'm waking up. I'm all over the news. I'm like, yo, this is crazy, bro.
You're like, what just happened? But I do know, because we spoke after that briefly, what changed in your life as far as health-wise or your daily routine? Did that force you to change certain things?
Well, man, I was already on my little like changing certain things before that even happened. Like I never used to work out, but I be hitting the gym. I do watch the things I eat. You know what I'm saying? I don't eat too much like sugar like I used to, because I used to love sweets, man.
Yeah,
I love
man.
candy. You know what I'm saying? All kind of stuff. But I just changed it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't it really wasn't too much that really had anything to do with my health. It was just like this situation that I had with my lungs from the autoimmune disease I had, which is sarcoidosis.
Okay.
And that attacked my lungs. And the sarcoidosis is in remission, but it had already did like a lot of damage to my lungs before they had even diagnosed me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because I was going back and forth to the doctor because I had been coughing nonstop, and they kept saying, oh, it's bronchitis. You know what I'm saying? So then one day I was like, nah, it ain't what y'all say it is.
Yeah.
And they did x-rays on my chest, and they was like, yo, you need to go see a lung specialist ASAP.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? So this was like a year and a half in. So like the damage had already been done to my lungs, which is pretty much irreversible. So I'm gonna have it like for the rest of my life.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, man, I'm glad you got your health, and I'm just so proud of you cats, man. Like, to get that star, like, that's something no one could take away from you. That's something that your family, that like friends get to see every day when they walk down the street. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, it's big.
And it's big. So I want to drop a couple of names. I want you to say what this person may mean to you. And we'll start with Easy E.
Oh, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Easy E. We wouldn't be getting that star or any of the accolades that we received if it wasn't for Easy E, period. Yeah. Bottom line.
I agree 1,000%. Another name that this guy's seen around your life for years, man, Steve LaBelle.
Oh, man, yeah. He's a connector.
Yeah, ain't he though?
Move maker, shaker. You know what I'm saying? Like he gets it done, man. Like,
he definitely gets it done.
Good friend too.
And I want to give him his flowers, man, because I just love what he does. And whenever his name is attached to an artist, you usually see success come from.
Yes, indeed. I mean? Yes, indeed, for sure. Definitely.
So let's talk about some over the history, putting together some of these songs. When it was time to record some of these songs for Bone Thugs and Harmony, who would probably be the first rapper in the group to have their lyrics done, and who would be the one that's lagging? Not so much lagging, but one to last. Like, is there a normal order we would fall into? Like,
I mean, we would like, I was always the first one in the studio with DJ Unique, because like Unique would send me the beat and like, yo, what you think about this? And then I would go like, usually like go lay the format of the song down, and then everybody else would come in. Busy would come in, da 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 da, done. Lazy.
Lazy. No,
Lay was pretty fast. You know what I'm saying? Like, depending on what mood he was in. You know what I'm saying? Flesh pretty fast. Wish was always the last one.
You wish he was a little bit faster then.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He would, but that's because Wish was like just real funny. Like, he always wanted the studio, like nobody in the studio. He just wanted, like, he had to have his vibe. He would sit with the beat for like a long time. You know what I'm saying? But everybody different. But then sometimes it take me a long time to come up with a verse. You know what I'm saying? So it depends on how I'm feeling.
Yeah, man. And you know, I think about that like with Wishbone feeling that way about approaching the track. Artists do want that. Like I used to hear sometimes Nate Dogg want to record his hooks and stuff when nobody was in the studio. Like I just want to knock it out, right? Was that the same way?
Oh yeah, man. Sometimes I put people out the studio when I'm in there. I'm like, okay, so everybody got to go right now, you know, because when people be in the studio, they be talking and they be distracted and engineering. It's just a lot, you know what I'm saying? So I like to be in there sometimes with just me and the engineer, so he focused, I'm focused, and yeah.
So what's next on the bucket list for Krayzie Bone and Bone Thugs and Homie? You're about to get the star in the Hollywood Walk of Fame. I believe you were nominated or you started being eligible for Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2019, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Oh,
Is that
yeah.
something you
That's
see
definitely
coming?
that's definitely on the list. You know what I'm saying? We can't, man. It can't be in Cleveland and we not in there, man. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? But man, one thing I'm doing is one of my biggest projects to date, man, and this is probably bigger than anything I've done in music.
Mm-hmm.
I've partnered with the city of Cleveland to revitalize the area that we came up in.
Got you.
So I went to the city, and they awarded me over 200 properties.
Really?
Residential and commercial.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm changing the whole community, and I'm calling it the Harmony District. You know what I'm saying?
That.
So when you come down there, it's going to be more for you to do. You ain't just got to go downtown, or you can come to the Harmony District. Like I'm building like grocery stores, recreation centers, and hotels, restaurants, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I just went to the city, like, you know what I'm saying? Let me see.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If I could make this happen, and they was with open arms.
They
like,
rolled out the red carpet.
So I got the mayor, the councilmen, the senators, all like supporting this project that I'm doing. So
that just speaks volumes again about who you are, what you guys have accomplished. I mean, to be able to go back to your city saying I want to give back, the city that most people try and get out of, right? Because when you grow up in a certain city, I know Cassie grew up in St. Louis, man. I just want to be successful, get up out of here and go see the world, but then to go full circle and to come back home.
Yeah, definitely.
And to lay it down like that says a lot about who you are.
Yeah, man.
So who's going to manage or maintain all that once it's up and running?
Man, so I have a whole team, because I have a nonprofit for the Harmony District as well, and I have a whole board. Mm-hmm. This is a huge project. This is just like a 5-6 year project. This is going to be like a 10 to 20 year project. You know what I'm saying? So it's something that I'm definitely going to leave to my kids.
Yeah.
And something that I'm going to have my family. This is generational. You know what I'm saying? Like something I'm going to have my family. The other fellas, their families are going to be involved. Like this is something we putting back into the city. So this is our legacy right here.
I love that, man. You said the Harmony District?
Yeah, the Harmony District for sure.
That's on point right there. So any of your siblings want to get into the game, or are they in the game that you're in?
Man, any of my siblings?
Mm-hmm.
I got some cousins that's really dope.
Okay.
I got a cousin right now. His name is Knight Davis. He just released a project. He's really dope. You know what I'm saying? If you're looking for some music with some real man, it's just like real music.
Yeah.
Substance. You know what I'm saying? He talk about the struggle. He talk about good times. It's really what's missing for music right now. And he a young cat too. You know what I'm saying? So it's good to see him like doing that for the young generation.
Loving that. Krayzie Bone hanging out with the K-Day Morning Show. It is going down for 2026, man. Yeah. The Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Yes, indeed.
I mean, when I say it, I just feel different about it, man, because it's good seeing you guys finally getting that to make that happen. So that day comes the night before. What do you think your emotions are going to be like the night before all this goes down in 2026?
Man, I'm going to just be, honestly, probably nothing. Probably just the same, man. You know what I'm saying? I know you like doing the actual moment. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be like a rush. It's going to, because I'm be with the fellas. But, I'm going to just, take it as it, take it as it comes, man, because, it's still way more things that we're trying to do.
Yeah.
Especially while all 5 of us are still alive and living. You know what I'm saying?
Which is great, yeah.
You know, so it's a lot we have to go after, and hopefully, if God is willing, you know, we get there.
Yeah, I'm sure you guys will. And when you all were on the phone together after you got the news, out of everyone, who was probably the most hyped, had the most energy on the phone? Like, yo, we did this.
Yeah, that was probably Flesh.
Flesh?
He was hype. Yeah.
I love
He
that,
was
man.
hype. Yeah, he was hype.
Well, obviously, man, every year or every other year, whenever we can have you guys for Crush Rule, we already know what that does for the city.
Oh, yeah, it go up.
So, again, I have to ask you, is there any other artists that you want to work with that maybe not now? This Mariah Carey situation, I want to go back to that because I don't know if you were really sold on it right off the back.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we saw what it did.
Yeah.
So with that being said, if someone else came from that era wanted to connect with you and do something, would there be any hesitation depending on what their career? Or you like, no, let's do it?
Oh, no, man. You know, like, cause, you know, there's a lot of artists that inspire me, man. And like, if they came to me and was like, let's do a song, I don't care if they ain't did music in 10, 20 years.
Yeah.
I'm like, let's rock.
Because they inspire. Who are some of those
Exactly.
artists that inspired you like that? Probably.
Oh man, I mean, all the all the New York artists, man, from the early '80s and '90s.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The whole East Coast, really the whole West Coast.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I was a student of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? So I studied everything I knew about. I was one of the only cats in Cleveland that really knew about the West Coast scene before it took off.
Right.
Because like we had college radio stations,
Mm-hmm.
and they used to play, like, for some reason these stations used to play all the new West Coast. They used to play like a Butter Law, King T,
Damn.
NWA. So that's how I kept up with it. I was like, yo, this is crazy. Like, so I was hip to it before anybody out there was like, they used to be like, what's that you playing? I was like, man, this is some West Coast.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, so I was on it.
You was already connected to it. And the crazy thing is, and it's the truth, you guys from Cleveland, but no matter where you go in the States, north, south, east, west, you get the same love. Like, to be embraced across the entire country. Because there's some artists that may get more love on the West Coast or the East Coast or vice versa. But for you guys, I've never, because I've seen you in different parts of the country.
Yeah.
And the love has been exactly the same. Like, what does that say about you guys?
Man, the same. Like, man, just like you said, whether it's down south, the Midwest, you know, West, even overseas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Like, the fans, it's just like, it's a serious cult. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy because they be with us, like, everywhere. And it be the same kind of, you know, they had the same kind of love, man. It's unconditional. Like for them to be with us, like, and we ain't been the most group that had our stuff together. You hear, like, you know, the whole 30 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've been through like a whole lot of stuff. But, you know, they stayed down with us through thick and thin. Like, for real.
They're going to keep riding with y'all. And you know what? I think about this. This is the last thing I had to ask you about. So, when the Migos came out, there's a lot of people that compared, they're trying to sound like Bone Thugs and Harmony, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever really feel that way? And has there ever been conversation with them or vice versa?
Man, I mean, it's obvious.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little, but that's what a lot of artists.
Right.
That's what a lot of artists, you know what I'm saying? Like today, yesterday, you know what I'm saying? You could hear our influence in a lot of artists, and not just hip hop artists, R&B artists as well. But you know what I'm saying? I think we were definitely in a whole different category.
Yeah, agreed.
Just from the type of like content,
Mm-hmm.
the styles may have been like sort of similar, but like the content was like totally different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I even think that I saw an interview with them. They even acknowledged.
Mm-hmm.
You know that they were influenced by Bone.
They have to. If they didn't, it'd be crazy.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's all love. It's all love.
Definitely all love, man. I appreciate you pulling up to the K-Day Morning Show. You know this
Yes,
is your
sir.
home whenever you want to come through.
Thank you, man.
So again, you dropping new things on the way. One more time about the Cowboy Project.
Ghetto Cowboy, man, it's going down for real. It's gonna be crazy. I'm telling you, man.
Definitely gonna be crazy. And in 2026, the star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Now we need Rock and Roll Hall of Fame to fall in line and make that happen. Cause it's their backyard. It's Cleveland. It's only right
Gotta happen.
that y'all get honored with that mic there, man. Thank you again, bro. You know I appreciate you.
Man, thank you.
All right, it's K-Day.